Well, it was a bit of an aha, sort of obvious moment, simply because it's what we do. Personal trainers are supposed to engage with members, but this particular program is a lot more structured, and I think it very much showed me, it gave me a bit of a gap analysis and showed me that I hadn't covered all areas, and there were certainly some areas that I needed to work on.
Oh, look, my initial thoughts were, God, here we go, another retention program, been there, done it. Look, I've been in the industry for 25 years, and many people have presented retention programs, and we've tried them out in gyms, and inevitably they flop. So yeah, it was apprehensive and thinking, really, is this where I want to spend my money? But look, to be honest, once I went through the whole process with Spreesa and she explained, the first 8 weeks of what's going to happen, I was pleasantly surprised. But again, I was really waiting until we got into the crux of it to really see what sort of results this can bring my club.
At first I was overwhelmed, but as we got the processes explained to us and that sort of stuff, I found it a lot easier and it seemed to work really well.
I thought it was excellent how it was done in stages, so we were allowed to actually absorb the information in pieces as opposed to just being thrown at us, and so yeah, we went through it gradually and it all came together at the end.
The transition was good because we had good coaching. Found it good starting with the phone calls first because that's where I was more familiar with, so starting on the phone and then branching out behind the counter and talking to people a lot more.
So the personal trainers initially found when they had to go out and do face-to-face interactions that they were a little bit intimidated. So we had to do a lot of practice and role play, but the minute a personal trainer booked in an appointment, they felt they'd achieved something, and that's what motivated them to continue with the member engagement process.
To begin with, it was a bit intimidating, but I found it really helped me come out of my shell and was exactly what I needed to progress my business a bit further.
Now what I'm doing is walking the floor a lot more, talking to clients, finding out exactly what their goals originally were when they came in, why they're not coming in, and finding that a lot of them just need the motivation and some guidance. So now, taking the time to go, look, we'll get you back on track. We're going to go through this with you. We're going to make a target, a goal, get a bit of a program in place so that they've got that guidance and they've got something to go off by. And just by doing that, not only am I knowing a little bit more of the members in the club, but also, yeah, it's another way to introduce PTing to them, which is fantastic.
The whole program that she's pulled together over the last 20 odd years of being in the industry is just what we've been waiting for. Every club that I have, I will be putting this program in place.